Welcome to another episode of Good Donnie. My name's Josh, Mr. Floyd, and welcome. Here we go. I just rolled out of bed there. Tina, Lindsay, Lottie, Millie, Chloe, Lakeside Laura. Good Donnie, guys. Welcome to another Tuesday episode of Good Donning. My name is Josh, or Mr. Floyd. Floyd was my handle. And welcome to the Donning show about energetics, where we do and move energetics to create our living universe. And so join us. Good Donning, Tina. Welcome, Suzette. Good Donning as well. And so another day in paradise. All right, so today's the Hero's Journey deck. We'll get some new decks at some point here. The Hero's Journey deck, and of course, we're going to use today the Golden Healer, one of my favorite stones here, just to keep on healing. Anything that we're going to do a bunch of more healing this week. Nathan, good dawning as well. Welcome, brother. I still have to get to the post office. I just got to get it shipped out, and I will. So let's see what's going on with in my universe here. So today, work up at Red Rocks this afternoon, and so I don't know. Still at the baked potato place, but it's weird. They came back into town, or they didn't. They're supposed to open yesterday, and they didn't. And I text a guy, and he's nothing. So I don't know. He's been in Vegas for a week, so we'll find out. It's helpful. Working just those morning shifts pretty much can cover my rent. Hershey, good dawning. Welcome. And please like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you're new here for when I go live, which is same time, same channel, Monday through Friday. Here we go live. Tonight is Laura B on her channel on Let Spirit Guide. So make sure that you are there or square. I will be doing parking for Cheryl Crow. It's a bummer I hadn't signed up for that. I could have been in the Coldplay show down in Denver, but either way, yes, please hit the thumbs up. Please subscribe if you have not. And if you do want to assist, I'm not going to pin it, or I didn't pin it today, and I'll pin it at some point maybe. But if you do want to assist, my GoFundMe to get my butt to Chicago and help my father in his universe and change mine and get me to move. You certainly can help by hitting the GoFundMe. It's on the community page there. But absolutely. All right, so let's work with the Hero's Journey cards. Of course, we'll do the curve cards as well. And rinse and repeat on some of this, because it's all about repetition and shifting energies, right? Victor, good dawning. Welcome to Victor from Truth Wave Energy Meditation there. And all right. Let's see what we got from the Hero's Journey. We're all on the Hero's Journey, and never-ending story here. So what's in your never-ending story? Let's cut the deck and see what we got here. All right, we take the bottom card as our energy for today, and the top three as how to achieve said energy. There we go. 1, 2, and 3. All right, so the top card is the thin veil. Let go. And there we go. That could probably fit me for the teeth. Let go and let glow. So yeah, even like the guys at the potato shop who should be back, and we let go, and if they show up, then all right. So we let go and let glow. All right, so how do we do that? It's card number 36, or a 9, which is a cycle change if you take 6 and 3 and reduce it to a 9. 9 is a cycle change. So if we let go, then maybe things can cycle out and you can get a change, right? Good dawning. Great movie, Never Ending. Yes, it's a fantastic movie. All right, so next card. In order to win, you'll see next card here. In order to the thin veil, in order to let go and let glow, we need to, of course, next card, that's why I said win. Won the lottery here. So, all right, I'll take it. Make room for wonderment. All right, universe, surprise me, right? Wonky Wild, welcome. I've seen you here before. All right. So there we go. So we've won the lottery. So we got to play the lottery first, but maybe I'll get a ticket. So it's a card number 38, 8, 9, 10, 11, which we don't reduce, which is well, you could say it's a 2, but the angels are definitely having your back if, yeah, crazy. So yeah, make room for wonderment in your universe. May I ask for prayers for my mom? She fell down a flight of stairs Thursday and has a concussion. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, we will. Let me finish the reading and then we'll go back to. I'll leave it right there. Absolutely, Maureen. Big favor there. Let's finish the reading. Then we can certainly do that. Absolutely. X marks the spot. See the love in disguise. So it's asking you to make room for wonderment and see what's coming in. The love in disguise. It's an 8, and so that would be abundance and flow in your universe. So finally, the last card is number 39, 9, 10, 9, 10, 11, 12, which reduces to a 3 if you want to. There we go. So how much good can you handle? So this is an amazing reading. Explore the upward spiral of grace. So explore the upward spiral of the grace in your universe. So the thin veil. So let go and let glow. Again, card number 9. And then we've won the lottery. So I don't know. So are you playing the lottery? I have not yet played. 8, but I guess maybe I'll pick up a card. So 12, which would definitely make a wish as well. So 1212 is the angelic wish number. So you've won the lottery. Make room for wonderment. So what's going to show up in your universe? I wonder. X marks the spot. See the love in disguise. And finally, how much good can you handle? So if we let it all go, let it go and let it glow. Obviously, it's going to be good. So yeah, X marks the spot. How much good and how many lottery tickets? So yeah, get out there and play the lottery today, I guess. How much good can you handle? All right, so Maureen, yeah, take a moment here, guys, and Maureen D'Amico, favor and love to your mom there, and may she the angels hold her up in the highest loving light, and favor to her healing and her therapy and progress in her future there. But favor, all turns out okay, and big love there, Maureen. All right, there we go. I play instant lottery every week. Have you won? That's the question. My neighbor just moved to Denver. Your neighbor or your nephew, I should say. Okay. Any good restaurants? Well, it depends on what they eat. I'm not one to go out to eat much. I'm not karmic about food, but since it's just me and I eat 99% of my meals alone, I usually just stand in the kitchen, slap something together and eat it in like 3 minutes. That's why I go for the food pill. Is there any good restaurant? Depends on what they're looking for. If they're vegan or vegetarian, sure. There's a few. Denver is kind of a food desert in a lot of ways. And there's more closing than opening, restaurant wise. Yeah, so I don't know. When I moved to Denver, it was the number one city in America. It was the number one for lifestyle and financial and the whole 9 yards, right? The big cities, now it's like 160, 170 something and falling fast out of like, yeah, exactly. So it's tumbled, to say the least. But absolutely. But yeah, so what kind of food does he like if as far as restaurants? But I don't get down to Denver too often anymore because it's not an energy I enjoy at all. And the continuous protesting that they have down there, 24/7, they always protesting and always marching and always, yeah, no, it's not fun. It's not fun. Yeah, you can drive down by the Capitol. There's always protests. It's not a fun place to want to be anymore. So yeah, so if you want to help me get out and get to Chicago, which is now considered the most normal spot in America, if you average it out, it's the most normal place in America is big city wise is Chicago. I do that so yeah, if you want to help, you can certainly help me. My GoFundMe, it's on the community tab there. It's a couple scrolls down. But yeah, we'd be grateful for sure. All right, so let's work with the curve cards here. We're going to do some gratitude as well. We'll ground into the energies for today. I asked them to fly me over Japan and China and woke up with a bad backache. I asked them when I didn't remember flying what, and they said I fell. It just happened. Wild. Ooh, favor. Big favor there. All right, so let's work with the curve cards here. The old school cologne that I bought in 2001 that came with the Deca poker set. All right, so let's see what we get here. All right, so we're going to do red and black, and then we're going to do the suits. Again, this is all about moving our energies into fast intuition, of course. And yeah, so let's see what how your intuition is. We're not even going to ground or anything, because if shiznit were to happen, or if you needed your be on the ball, so to speak, there's not going to be a moment where you get a chance to ground. You're just going to have to dive right into your intuition and ask yourself if this is am I you got it, is this, what do I do, left, right, what have you. So in this case, that's why we're working on the fast intuition on the show here. And so let's efficient to stand at the stove and eat. It is. When you live alone, you just stand at the stove and you just kind of eat it and move on. You just jump and move on. There's no kind of stop enjoying it after a while, I guess. Because yeah, I mean, it's just food. That's why we say food pill, please. They invent the food pill. We just seal off the kitchen. Other than for a cup of coffee or water, we just seal off the kitchen. I built a house without a kitchen. All right, here we go, guys. All right, is this red or black? Boom. All right. 1, 2, 3. We're going to count to 5 this time. 4 and 5. Boom. All right, ace of hearts. All right, red or black again. You can put it in the chat if you want. 1, 2, 3, 1. All right, now this is going to make it too easy here. Sometimes when you shuffle, so we may do it again, you can't help it. There's only so many ways you can shuffle 4 cards. So is this red or black? This one is the ace of diamonds. So there we go. Next one, red or black. It should be pretty easy now. Red or black. And again, it's partly a memory test as well. So are we red or black? Red. All right, here we go, guys. Black, ace of spades. And the final card then, which we should actually know if memory test, right? So what's the last card then, guys? All right, so yeah, Millie got it right. It's the clubs. All right, perfect. Black. All right, so let's shuffle these again. We're going to do the suits this time. And then we're going to do some fast gratitude. All right. And we'll slow down the show. But, all right, here we go, guys. All right, so we're going to do suits. So diamonds, hearts, clubs, or spades. Here we go. Boom. What do we have? Diamond, heart, clubs, or spades. Spades, diamonds, hearts, or clubs. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Here we go. It's the ace of diamonds. All right. What do we got? One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here we go. Ace of spades. Now, somebody put diamond in there, but they obviously didn't see that we already had the diamond out. So part of this, yeah, it would be to observation. All right, so here we go. Next one. Is this we have 2 suits left. And I'll cheat it out here. We did the diamonds and the spades, so we have 2 suits left. All right, guys, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Voila. It's the clubs. And finally, last card. We should already know what this one is, though. All right. This card is Clint. Good Dunning. the Ace of Hearts there. So, all right, so we're gonna do that again tomorrow. Again, you'll get faster at this, and I recommend if you have playing cards, you can do that at home. It just takes a couple of minutes to go red, black, red, black, and just keep doing that on your own. Shuffle them up. Black. Ooh, that one's wrong. Red, black, black. So yeah, and you will add more cards in the future, but for now, because it works with memory and intuition. But yeah, we'll add in extra cards here in the not too distant future. But for now, it's just the 4 cards, and see what you get and how it works for you in your universe there. But yeah. All right, perfect. All right, guys. So how are we doing today? Grateful. So yeah, I don't know. I went to the potato joint yesterday. They were supposed to be reopening from their trip to Vegas, and nothing at all. As a matter of fact, their signboard was telling you needed to pay, like their free trial was up. So I have no idea. So they left their signboard on. But all right. Good morning, Hershey. I didn't forget your email and got some dragon language to go with amongst the coffee. Ooh, favor there. Play, love, remember for sure. Lottie, me too. I'm behind due to some early spinny action. Okay, here we go. So, all right. I don't know. Jump into the chat there. Sometimes you don't know what you're reading there. But yeah, so good dawning, guys. Use a little Palo Santo, or this is Florida water, actually. The Palo Santo nub is pretty much dead. So there we go. Just don't want to spray it on my coffee. All right, now it smells like Grandma's house. If you've never smelled Florida water, it smells like a 1950s house. That's the best way I can, like Grandma's house, like that smell. Sounds wonderful. I look forward to hear. Awesome. Itch. There we go. All right. So yeah. So favor, guys. Hopefully everybody's universe is doing well. Just take it one day at a time in mind, gratefully. And yes, we'll go back up to the potato shop and see if they've scampered alive today or not, and see what's going on with them. But yeah, so let's do some gratitude. If you have pen and paper, I do. We can write out some fast gratitude. I could send my Palo Santo. It's just way too short. If you want to send, I'd be grateful. Yeah, I it's either that or get some on Amazon. I'm not going to go back to the crystal shop that gets it. It's the same Palo Santo they get from Amazon. They just break it down into individual bricks or individual sticks and then sell that for the same price as a whole pack. So, favor. But yeah, we haven't been to the crystal shop since we left the crystal shop, so to speak. But yeah, Palo Santo is amazing. I do have a sage stick over there as well, but sage will take out all the positive. It leaves you with an energetic void, and so I don't want to void the energy here. I'm enjoying the positive that's what that's here, but don't want to void out the energy per se. All right, so let's do some grounding into gratitude here, and so we'll do fast grounding into gratitude. So we're not even going to do any breath work in before. We will do some clearing and do some breath work. But as far as gratitude goes, it's a matter of being able to see the situation, jump into it, hold that gratitude without any other energies, right? We don't want to, I mean, the biggest energy that you can create to change your universe, the greatest energy you can step into, would be to step into and through gratitude itself. So if you can step into gratitude in your universe, then you can create a lot easier. I don't use a lot of sage. No, neither do I. You can create faster gratitude and change in your universe. Chloe, it's an expansion for Chloe's biz. If she'd be like energy sprays. Yeah, that's an idea. You, of course, you could do energy sprays like Palo Santo spray or Florida water, all kinds of different things that you could sell as well. All right, favor there. Gonna listen and get ready. Awesome. All right, so let's ground in some quick gratitude here. So we're gonna take 5 things in basically 5 seconds, but as fast as you can, right? So either put it in the chat if you would like. That would be great. You can write it out, which I'll do real quick. You can think it, but it's easier to put it on paper. It's seeing it always helps. But it's again, that's up to you and what your situation at the moment. But if you're able to write down 5 fast gratitude things, we can do so. Again, or you can just say them to yourself. put them in the chat if you would like as well, and we can read them. But yeah, and we're going to do this on the daily. It's just to ground ourselves in the gratitude, to see in our universe where we can be grateful, and to kind of see into shifting the energies. Even if your things aren't going as swimmingly as you would want them to be, can you find gratitude in the space that you're in? Can you find gratitude in your universe, in something that's going on in your universe? Like, I may not have know what's going on with the one job, but I am going to do parking today at Red Rock. So that's gratitude for that, is it keeps money coming in and keeps pays the bills, right? So from 4 till midnight. So yeah, so grateful. But from your universe, then, where do you see the gratitude? So take 5 seconds, 5 minutes, would take less than a minute, to write down 5 things that you are grateful for, whatever that is. If you want to put them in the chat, that would be blessed as well. But whatever works for you, take five things that you are grateful for. 1, 2, 3, and go ahead, please. All right. All right. So what did you guys find grateful? For myself, I put down love, money in my universe, my car being in excellent condition because of, this show and you guys. And sometimes you put down things that aren't always completely in your universe, like physical friends, because you can be grateful for what's not there to bring it there as well. And sitting here alone in Colorado has not been the best. And so physical friends, right? So we manifest as well. And bring people into our universe. But yeah, let's see what you guys have here. All right, Lottie, I'm in slow mode person, finding guessing rather than feeling it if I'm rushed. All right. So Hershey said that I woke up to be alive, use of my hands, my feet, my kids, and grandkids. That's awesome. A new day. Teresa, good dawning. A new day. And Teresa will be live today at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock Eastern time with Wounds to Wisdom. A new day, my physical healing, compassion in my heart, my pups and kitty in this community. Oh, love you. Thank you. My people. Friends, family, peace, dog, and financial security. Grateful for Jesus dying on the cross for me. Okay, favorite. Land, water, clothing. Awesome. I'm grateful to wake up healthy, my children, my friends, my car, and food. My Motor City Macho. There you go. Clint, normal. So yeah, coffee, milk, coffee for delicious eggs, the cabin to live in, wonderful friends. There we go. All right, guys. So yeah, that's what it's about, shifting and seeing how you see your universe. I used to see everything in the lack, all right, so they're not there. What's next? And always you get panics and whatnot. If we start shifting, and it's not easy. I mean, and I wasn't able to even hold it all day yesterday, but it came back. But it comes and goes, right? But yeah, so if we try, and that's all it takes is a little bit of energy to push an energy there to stand in gratitude, stand in the peace and gratitude that you may not feel in your universe, but you want in your universe. Tina, my fingers, even though they have minds of their own today. There you go. Oh, Lindsay, thank you. Grateful for me. Well, we're grateful for you as well, Lindsay. I'm grateful for each and every one of you guys. But yeah, if we can stand in that, even if we can be grateful for what we don't specifically have in our universe, but we're looking to generate or create in our universe, we can create some big, fantastical changes. But no matter what you're grounding in, if you're grounding in gratitude or if you're grounding in the lack, if you're standing in the lack and seeing through the lens of what you don't have and living through that lens, then that lens will appear. You'll create that frame in your universe. Grateful for my kids, my cats, my job, my home, and my family trip. Awesome. Healing to my health issues, enough money for every month and more coming in. The fact that I have a lot of love in my life and the new opportunity. Also, all of you here. Ooh, new opportunity. Favor to Nathan there with new opportunity. See, Start being grateful for new opportunity, even if you don't have a new opportunity, but you're telling the universe what can happen. Well, the only thing that can happen if you are standing in, you have to really be standing in that frame, is that a new opportunity shows up in your universe. So if you're standing here grateful for that new opportunity and seeing it and feeling into the new opportunity, then those things can actually, even if you're not sitting there looking for, it can occur. And that's kind of where I'm at, is creating that universe, dragging things in. You could say it right, like dragging things into your, pulling things into your universe through grounding into gratitude, pulling in change into your universe and pulling in more abundance financially and love wise, friend wise into my universe. Again, don't just ever say abundance, because the universe will fill that in. And if you're sitting in fear, it'll fill it in with your fears. So keep that in mind. There you go. Hi, the more intuitive me. So yeah, where on your end, what are you grounding into? Because even if you're not getting your universe, like my universe right now, is not exactly what I'm looking for. I'm grateful for where it's moving forward, but I'm grounding into the energies of what I'm looking for. I'm grounding into seeing myself in Chicago and seeing myself helping my father and whatnot. I'm grounding into those energies, and I'm grounding into what needs to be done here to get there one step at a time, hopefully. But yeah, so from your end, what are you grounding into? Are you seeing the gratitude and seeing what you want, or are you grounding into what you don't have, the fears and the lack and all of that? Once you start grounding in all that fear and lack, then exactly, that's what you end up creating that. Sorry, I am late. Amanda, good dawning. I am late. I have this AM. I have my best friend's girl for the next couple. Oh, awesome. Cool. So she's babysitting. Best friend's daughter. How awesome is that? All right. So yeah, so let's do some breath work and kind of release some energies and calm into today a little bit here. But we're going to start off with always start off with that fast gratitude, because that's the energy. If you can stand in fast gratitude, even if your universe is way out of alignment and you're not getting where you want to be, you're not doing what you want to be doing, whatever it might be in your frame there, in your universe, if you can ground into the gratitude that you even have what's going on, you can also open up room for more as well. So gratitude is really much the key energy to all of this, in that aspect. So let's ground in to some breath work. We're going to clear some energies from yesterday. We'll set some intentions for today, and maybe I will channel as well, and then we'll work with the golden healer that we got from @Chloe's Crystals on YouTube, and soon to be chloescrystals.com on the interweb. And I haven't typed it in a minute. I wonder if it shows under construction. I don't think it's been published yet. Released for publishing to show under construction. But yeah, you should see it up shortly, though. Barefoot time. There you go. Grateful for the sun. I felt it coming out to warm this day. Awesome. And yeah, you're up in the Maritimes there, Lindsay. So stay warm for sure. Well, we will attempt to get to the park. Today may have, I just didn't think about it. Today may have been the first day weather-wise that we had decent to get to the park. We've kind of cleared the 60s and 50s and now today will be 95 and 95 for the next 3 months, basically, in 2.5 months. So yeah, so we should be able to start getting to the park. It's a matter of getting up earlier. Then 5:30, I get up at 5:15 or 5 o'clock to get to the park. But exactly, here comes the sun. All right, so let's do some breath work. If you would like to join me. All right, so we're gonna do some breath work. We'll do some clearing of energies here. So, oh, I love that song, Lottie. I used to play it on the guitar and sing it. Awesome. Used to. So you don't play the guitar anymore, Lindsay? Favor. I hope you would. All right. I'm grateful to be working from home, to be able to get paid while I'm hanging out with you guys. That's awesome, Amanda. Yeah, to work from home there and to be able to watch and to do both at the same. That's pretty much. It's one of my faves To Lindsay. All right, here we go. So let's take a couple deep breaths in. We'll do a couple of sigh breaths. You can either say satisfied or you can just kind of sigh it out. Either way, it drops you in your heart chakra. It dumps cortisol energy out of you and helps to center us up. Then from there, we will clear some energies from yesterday. Yesterday's energies, June 9th. Yesterday was Care Bear's birthday, if you didn't get a chance to wish her a happy birthday. But the energies from me is Cancer moving with squared Jupiter. Jupiter being squared off of Saturn and moving into my first house was hell. I'm going to be as honest as I can as a Cancer. It was crazy energy. And a lot of what was described as to how it might feel actually did feel that way. Where at one point I could feel the excitement of the Jupiter, but all of the unsquared energy that's left inside me from Saturn being squared off of Jupiter. Oh, it was an up and down. It was a crazy day, but yeah, I couldn't even say I was totally in frame for some of it, but yeah. So favor. We don't really want to let the astrology run us over, but at the same time, sometimes the astrology can be really heavy. Was also Diane G's birthday yesterday? If it was, I don't know. I didn't hear anything that it was, but yeah, Diana G, she does, and she'll be on the channel at some point. We're going to have her on to do clearings, Akashic clearings, and whatnot. It's just getting organized here. Cancer is my north node, so that means that you have to come from being like a Capricorn as a south. I don't know what your south node will be. Capricorn, maybe. So you have to come from that more stoic Capricorn push your side, inside energy state to being more emotional. So it's and of course Cancer is my south node, Capricorn's my north node. So I have to dump and be less emotional. And of course, so I've always got this theory that if your south node matches your sun sign, like if you're Cancer south node, that means it's what you were last lifetime. And so there's quite a possibility that that I'm living like a rinse and good dawning, Grace, welcome. That we're living a rinse and repeat, like I'm just doing this lifetime again because I didn't get it right last time. And yeah, hopefully I can get myself out of the box that we've generated this lifetime. Fantastic. So yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's Diane G's birthday or not. We'll have to see when she goes live again and check it out. I know she's live over the weekends, but and she should be live in just next day or two. I know she does. Putting faith in crystals. Poof. All right, so is what's demonic is actually blasting in other people's chats, but that's demonic is actually saying things like there's no crystals are not demonic. Crystals are of the earth and they vibrate just like you. If you want to see things like that as demonic, that is up to you, motorcycle macho there, but that's on you. You see what you see as demonic or not, but the energy help that you have on this planet is can be through crystals as well as anything else there, but favor. So we can do the same then, and we will send you to another realm and not see you again. So take care, as you have been blasted off this channel forever. So there you go. All right, so you can watch now, but karmically you've been blocked forever. So take care. Unless you want to create another. I've seen that before, where people will jump in the chats and just keep creating new accounts and diving in, and yeah. Yes, we love you, but no, there's no demonic, none of that. Yes, your soul can get possessed on this planet. You can channel and be channeling things that you think you're channeling that aren't, and lots of things like that. But no, crystals are not demonic in any aspect. And if you're really feeling that crystals are demonic, then brother, sister, motorcycle, we got you along. Favor, put your feet on the grass and start from there, and we'll talk. But go hug a tree. The tree will not reach out and smack you, and it's not demonic either. But we love you. All right. Exactly. Lucky Stone, good dawning. If you don't catch Lucky there, he does his daily shorts, and of course he's live on Saturday with himself, and of course the Milky Way Soul Tribe too. So check that out. And I got of course I'm working a lot of Saturdays, but I have an open invitation, so I just have to email Robert from the Milky Way Soul Tribe to be on any of the shows there. So grateful for the invite. But yeah, I think my Saturdays are kind of, at least for the moment, are booked with work. This weekend, I think this Saturday is Earth, Wind, and Fire with the one. I don't know how does it bend, and maybe you guys can answer this. How does Earth, Wind, and Fire still call them? It's one person is alive from Earth, Wind, and Fire. He's like 70, 80 something, and one physical person. So the rest of the band isn't Earth, Wind, and Fire. It's hired musicians playing Earth, Wind, and Fire. It would be no different than going to a wedding and seeing a band play 21st, September, right? There's no difference except for one guy. And I don't even think he was a big one, right? He was just one guy. So I don't know. So people are going, I'm working parking for the Earth, Wind, and Fire replacement band because it's just one guy. But yeah, so I don't know. It's like when Yes replaced its singer because he had throat issues, and it's like, just end the band. Come on, you can't really keep it up, right? It'd be like, all right, it's the Rolling Stones without Keith Richards, instead, right? No, it just wouldn't work. You just end the band at that point. So next year, if you're going to see Earth, Wind, and Fire, it could just be a replacement band. Just literally, there'd be no singers from Earth, no human being who played in Earth, Wind, and Fire when they were popular in the 70s. No, it'd just be all like people like 30 and somethings, right? Yeah, crazy how that works. But yeah. All right, I'm such a visual person, Josh. Smacking someone in the face. There you go. Is he the last man? If he's the last man standing, who's going to complain? There we go. All right, so let's clear some energies and do some breath work, which we never really got to do. So, all right, so let's do some breathing, and then we'll clear the energy for today. We'll also wipe him with his demonic crystals here. And yes, my golden healer here has reached out and done all kind. Right. So we'll work with this in a little favor. It's interesting how everybody's in a different vibration, and so it's interesting how everybody sees each other and how we play against or only communicate off of each other. There we go. That's a better way to say that. And then in this guy's case there. All right, so take a deep breath in and hold it. We're going to do 3 and 3. 3 regular breaths and then 3 side breaths as I burp my coffee. Or instant, it's instant coffee, so it's a lot more burpable. All right, breathe in. And release. Breathe in. Hold it. And release. And breathe in. One more. And release. Grateful beyond all words. All right. So let's do some sigh breaths. Thinking of gratitude, we're going to release some cortisol. So as you breathe in, just normal. As you breathe out, you can say the word grateful. You can sigh. You can moan, whatever works for you. But it's going to shunt you into your heart chakra. Just bend over a little bit where your chest and your heart meet. Chest and your stomach meet. Bend over a little bit and then breathe it out. And you'll see what happens there. We've done this before, but if you're new here. All right, so breathe in. Fold over. Satisfy. Exactly. You don't hold it for 4 seconds, but you get the idea. Feel it. You should feel energy shoot right into your heart chakra. All right, so 1 more. 2 more, actually. Breathe in, hold it. Fold over. Satisfy. Yeah, there you go. 1 more. And this isn't my technique. I'm not sure if I got this from was it Carrie Kay, I believe, or Lori Ladd. And breathe in, hold it, and release. Satisfied. All right. So you should feel your heart chakra as you bend down there. You should, as you lift yourself back up a little bit, you should feel the energy in your heart chakra or the Mandela effect in your heart chakra. But as I pledge allegiance, it should be right. You get the. When did it move? And who moved? Nobody got into my chest and dragged it to the center of my chest. But unless it's still over here. I'm going to go with that. All right. Really, I know. All right, so let's ground into some gratitude, and of course, see our day as amazing. So I'm going to do a quick invocation, and we see our day as amazing. We clear the energies for today. We step forward in this dawning in love. We step forward in this dawning in peace. We step forward in this dawning in gratitude. We see our universe from an angle and an attitude today with gratitude, of gratitude. We step into possibility today, and we step out of fear. We step out of anxiety, and we close the door on lack. We see ourselves financially abundant. We see ourselves abundant in love. We see ourselves abundant with friends, and we see ourselves abundant with purpose. We are grateful for today and the energies that propel us into our awesome, grateful higher selves. And for that, we say hallelujah. So it is, and shall it be, forever so. For our highest love and joy. There we go. All right. As we ground into that gratitude, that joy, and that peace today, that abundance, what are you seeing in your universe today? What are you framing for yourself? I'm going to go over and see if the guys came back to the baked potato shop. Am I framing that out or how am I framing that? That's the question. What energies are we carrying in? Because it all boils down when you start talking about framing it out, boils back to your resonant energy, your centered vibration. And is that coming from fear, abundance, gratitude, trust? What is that centered vibration? You, as your centered core, where is that coming from? That's the question that you have to ask yourself. And that's what we're working on grounding into, is lifting our core up, seeing ourselves in that highest loving vibration, and seeing ourselves as all the abundance, all the positive that we're looking for, grounding into that on the daily. It's so easy to slip into the I don't have and the nothings and the whatnots and the where's mine and all of that. The sound, there you go. The sound of the rain is so relaxing. We're probably done with rain here all the way through August, knowing Colorado. In the summer, it doesn't rain. Maybe in August when we get our monsoon season, theoretically, but the weather patterns have been jacked for years, so there's been no real monsoon season here, but just reflecting on names and vibrations. My last name is Slack, which has lack in it. But you're not, well, just don't slack. Lindsay, who doesn't slack. You tell how you see yourself. And it's all that resonant vibration. Yes, Hershey is actually sitting in my car in the driveway while it's raining. I miss those days to an extent. We don't get those here very often. We had 2 weeks of that sort of on and off, and then it's gone. And so unless you're sitting around here until next year, you won't see it again, most likely. Literally, there's a lot of reason rising up has been a challenge. My last name basically comes from those who cast aside unwanted. Yeah, but if you're grounding, Lindsay, and let's see yourself as a higher energy than your last name. It's just a name. Remember, and you are, and it's fake. Anyways, technically speaking, we all should be stating that we're from the house of, because our last name is a house, right? If you want to go back in old times, it wasn't your last name. You weren't like Bob Smith. You were Bob from the house of Smith, right? And so exactly. So you may be from the house of Slack, but you are not of any of that. And so, Lindsay, see yourself better than that. Let's transcend. You can always transcend your last name as well. So it's how it's just right. Exactly. Change the energies. I'm grateful. I do not slack. I am Lindsay, who does not slack. There's lots of ways to see that, but 22 in the chat, favor. So there's lots of ways to see that, but certainly understand. With my last name being Canowitz, right? I had all kinds of stuff, but yeah, I mean, I understand the slack there, SLAC. But yeah, I'm going to start calling you the Lindsay who doesn't slack, but the Lindsay who's right. So it's on how you truly see it and how you frame it. So just I get it, I really do. But you're not of slack, you're not of lack. You're source. You're the same source love as everybody else. You have the same abundant ability as everybody else. And the name is just letters slammed together. Anyways, technically, you're not your name anyways. It's what the body is named. You are source love. You're not even the body. So yeah, so just consider it that way. You're not even, you aren't you in the first place. See, what you're describing is the meat suit that you're walking around in. It's not even Lindsay. Lindsay isn't even Lindsay. Lindsay's source love, which is the same source love as me or anybody else in the chat, right? My initials are and I've been reminded to do that just because I've been doing too much energy work. That's why my dragon wants me to ride with her. There you go. I mean, I've learned how to truly let go and slack. That's been a healing process. Maybe that's why you were born into the last name of Slack, so that you have to learn that you are not of lack and you are not slacking in your universe. There's lots of, who knows. When I hear slack, I automatically think of the communication tool. See, we're not thinking of lack. You're thinking of lack, right? Exactly. So maybe I slack better than most, right? So you communicate better than most. Thanks, Trina. I do not know that I'm sure my dad even knows what the name means. I know that you're talking about, Lindsay. My last name has a similar connotation, and so yeah, don't be bogged down by. It's. I'm sure it's not as easy as when you're in it, but not to be bogged down by all of that. It's just words. I mean, technically, you're beyond all words. You are the infinite of all, and you're not anything that can be described. You're undescribable energy when it really boils down to it, of love and peace and light. But yeah, not always to see that when we're digging around in the dirt in 3D and things are this, that, and the other with us. But yeah, you are that, and just remember that. Mine comes from Van Schleidt, etc. He will know. Thanks, Serena. Cut me some slack. Give me some. There you go. Cut me some slack, chat. All right, so let's work with the crystal here. And so from your universe today, remember, you create what you create. So if we ground into the energies of abundance and gratitude, and we see ourselves as abundant and grateful, then we are going to get situations. Remember, it's all, and it's not easy. It's really not, because situations, but your centered energy, whatever that grounding energy is that you're vibrating in the center of you, your resonant vibration is what brings in your universe. So if you're vibrating resonance of gratitude, then you're going to bring in more gratitude. If you're vibrating resonance of love, then you're going to bring in more love into your universe. It's all about what you're vibrating and the resonance there of that vibration. All right, so let's work with the golden healer. So take a moment, and of course, energetics only works with your permission. So we're asking for your permission here. Not my fault you didn't see my worth. Same with all. Exactly. You're not in. You see your worth. That's all that matters. If you see your worth and you carry yourself with that worth, and it radiates back out into the larger greater source field, into the universe itself. All right. So the golden healer. What do you need to heal? There's lots of healing that in my universe for sure that could be done. So what are you looking to heal in yours? It's the powerful who are feared and get pushed down. Favorite, Lindsay, big hugs. All right, here we go. So whatever you're looking to heal, if you want to put your slack, but you're not slacking, you're full of amazing energy in here. Whatever it is, ground into it real quick. Take a moment. Maybe it's something physical that you need to heal as well. And we're gonna go ahead and work with the golden healer. So with your permission, here we go, guys. And we're gonna take about 5 or 6 minutes to clear some. What do you have going on in your universe there? So here we go. All right. So you may feel this in your root chakra, your sacral chakra. Really, you'll feel this anywhere healing is needed if you're grounding into healing in your universe there. Go, guys. All right. And of course, this came from Chloe's crystals, the golden healer. It's not a common stone to find in a pillar form. So, all right. So if you're just joining us, we're clearing energies with the golden healer that we got from Chloe's crystals almost 6 months ago, 5 months ago, or longer. And what are you looking to heal today? See it healed, see it taken care of. I'm feeling it in the solar plexus. Awesome. I can feel it in mine as well. I'm trying to sit more straight to center myself in the solar plexus. A lot of times I'll slouch. And so I'm not holding myself up by my solar plexus, right? Let's pull some that. Ooh, what do you got there? Let's pull that out. So what are you seeing for your universe? Where are you grounding in? For myself, I'm seeing positive. I'm allowing for awesomeness. I am challenging my universe, and we're going to work on this tomorrow. We're going to create challenges as well for our universe. Today, challenge your universe. Ask your universe to surprise you with something. Positive, of course. Surprise, obviously. But yeah, let's see, and we'll come back tomorrow and see what might have happened. But ground into your universe and ask, let's, if you already don't know who Chloe's channel, there we go. All right, so if you are looking for crystals, check out Chloe. But ask your universe today, seriously. Surprise me. And when we close out here, we'll add that in. We'll get ready to close out here with the group hug. Making a run into the house while the rain subsides. Favor. All right, here we go, guys. So grounding into the golden healer, what are you looking to heal today? And of course, we're asking our universe today to show us something awesome, surprise us. And we're going to come back tomorrow and see if you were surprised, what your universe may have given you, gift-wise or surprise-wise. All right. All right, who's live today? Today is Teresa's live at 5, 3 o'clock Eastern time. Care Bear should be live at 8:30, which would be the old time slot for this. Victor is live right before her at 7:45, or 8:30, 9:30, 10:30 would be Care Bear. And then 9:45 East Coast would be Victor, if you want to go that way. And then 3 o'clock my time, or 5 o'clock Eastern time, would be Teresa. Tonight is Laura B on Let Spirit Guide, which still feels weird to say that, but and I actually won't be, unfortunately, will not be in the chat tonight. I'll be working. I may be able to pop in and say hello, but working parking. So ask your universe. We're going to seal this off right now. Let's seal this up. Sealed. All right. So ask your universe. Let's do so. All right, universe. And you want to repeat? You want to say it on your own? Show me a surprise today. Yourself as well. Surprise us, universe. What awesomeness can you bring into my universe today? What unexpected miracle could happen? Show it. Stand in it. Let's do it. So from your end, what's Teresa's channel? If somebody wants to put that in there, Teresa, if you're still here and you want to put your channel in, that would be blessed. And we will pin Teresa. Wounds to Wisdom is Teresa's channel. And she is live. So yeah, Wounds to Wisdom. She'll be live at 3 o'clock or 5 o'clock to share her experiences. 5 o'clock Eastern time. Tina, that keeps happening to you, doesn't it? Good for you. A 42-inch was ordered and a 48-inch was delivered. TV. There you go. So an extra 6 inches there. Can't argue with that. But yeah. So ask your universe today. Ask it for a surprise. Ask it to see what it can bring to you in your universe and ask for that miracle today. So show me the miracle, right? All right, and let's see what happens. All right, guys. With that, yeah, we're about an hour here. We're going to close out here with a group hug, and yeah, get on with our. That's awesome that you got an extra large TV there. But yeah, they delivered the one that you were supposed to get, not the one. Awesome. All right, so let's close this out. There we go. Wounds to Wit. Thank you. Teresa's channel. Let's pin that. All right, so yeah, there's Teresa's channel. So if you did it not, there it goes. All right, so we replaced the pin message there with Teresa's channel. So if you can check her out today at 5 o'clock, she certainly we support her, and of course subscribe as well. She's live Thursdays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays to discuss her wisdom and to help heal wounds. There we go. All right, so yeah, you are welcome, Teresa. Absolutely, we've all got to support each other. That's what it's about. We are all family here, and everybody's got a channel, has something incredibly valid and important to say, and so we want to, yeah, absolutely. So yeah, join Teresa today, and we'll see what awesomeness she's got for us. But yeah, all right, guys, let's close this out with a group hug, and group hug. Left arm up to the person to your left, and the right arm up to the person to your right as we take our love and we spin it from our left hand. It'll come out of our fingers and roll around like clockwise, right through our heart chakra and right back around. So your love is going to spin around through each and every one of our heart chakras as we spin it up. Clockwise manner, we spin that love up. We connect our love and our energy and lift it up like a reverse tornado to the greater source field, and we spin that love up. As we're spinning that love up, we see each and every one of us here in our highest loving and peaceful and grateful light. We see each and every one of us in our supreme source loving light and our highest abundant light as well. Financially, joyfully, friend-wise, and otherwise. We see everybody in the greater source field as the same. We see each and every one in this planet, in this world, with four walls. There's no reason why anybody on this planet should be living in a hut, a tree, a knot in a tree, a cave, underneath a bridge, or anywhere else. Everybody has the right to four walls, at least four walls, and if not more than four walls. We have enough space, room, and money on this planet and material to honestly create a new home for each and every individual on this planet. They can have enough space, an acre of land, and live in Texas. That's every man, woman, and child could have a 2-bedroom house and live in Texas. Within that home, we see each and every one of us with clean and fresh water. There's no reason why anybody should be dragging down to the lake, to the river, to the stream, to haul water back, to drink it after they've boiled it and let it sit for 2 hours and all of that jazz. We have a box that somebody created. You can put it on a table. As long as there's 10% or more humidity, everybody gets drinking water. Just turn on the box. And the water comes right out from thin air. So in that aspect, the air is not really so thin, right? Not with humidity, but nonetheless, you get it. So there's no reason why anybody should be hauling water. We see each and every one of us as well with fresh food and fruits and vegetables. There's no reason why anybody should be starving on this planet. Fortunately, we live on a planet where 50% of the fresh food, fruits, and vegetables on this planet get destroyed, don't make it to market, rot, don't even get out of the field, what have you. So yeah, exactly. So we see each and every one of us with fresh fruits, food, and vegetables. There's no reason for anybody to be starving on this planet. We see each and every one of us with love as well. There's no reason with 8 billion supposed vibrations on this planet, some being real, some maybe not. Either way, there should be a lid for your pot of vibration that matches you, and nobody on this planet should go without at least a hug here and there. Period. No ifs, ands, or buts. There's enough love to go around. Unfortunately, we don't send that love around. We're not as loving as we can be. We see each and every one of us as well. We see the governments apologizing for grifting, grafting, lying, stealing, and whatnot to their citizens. We see the militaries of the world dismantling, crossing the other side there to shake hands of those they would have otherwise shot. And we see the governments of the world apologizing for the grifting, grafting, lying, stealing that they've done to their citizens. And instead, they're going to have a bread baking contest. Whoever makes the best sourdough bread, there you go, can be the ruler of planet Earth there, and they can shake their loaf and swing their big loaf of sourdough bread as the grand baker that can rule the world. So there we go. See each and every one of us in the highest light. We see Suzette with respite care for her mother, her car repaired. And of course, we see Suzette not having to wake up at 3 a.m. to replug in the refrigerator after a mom unplugs the refrigerator in the middle of the night. We see Care Bear in her universe, wishing her an amazing day after her birthday yesterday. We see her universe settled. We see all of her situations settled and her new universe. We see it strong. We see her strong, and we see her living her new amazing life. We see Karen Suki not having to drive to Estes to go see her doctor. We see Rick, who we don't see that often anymore, but we see Rick not having to go back to his doctor ever because he's cancer free, right? And we see, which he is, and of course, see him cancer free forever, right? We see each and every one of us here otherwise. We see Chloe's crystals online selling crazy amounts of crystals, and Chloe raking in the cash, right? And of course, bringing in that joy with her amazing crystals as she's sending them around the world. We see Henny in her new place, wherever and whatever that becomes for her in her universe as well. And we see each and every one of you out there. We see Yolanda as well, healed from her fall. We see Lindsay in a new universe, in her new home with abundance. And we see each and every one of us otherwise, whatever you've got going on, if I don't know about it, then it's not so. Then whatever it is for you, we see it healed, we see you in favor, and we see you in abundance. We see Mother Gaia with no X's in the sky, no forever chemicals, and no plastics. She did not bring us onto planet Earth to make Earth plus plastic. That is not the case. So, right. With that, we take our love that we've been spinning up and sending to the greater source field, and we release it and release that love tornado into the greater source field. We close this down by saying hallelujah, thank you, thankful, grateful, and so it is and shall be. Whew. Sealed. All right, guys, there we go. Thank you. Thank you, family. Love you all so much. Remember, guys, everything that you do helps to create your loving, living universe. During your dark night of the soul, as you release your darkness into the light. You vibrate faster, your cells spread out, you step into your light body, out of the dark body, and it makes it easier to create your loving, living universe. All right, guys, stay awesome as you are, and I will see all of you in the next, which will be Victor. There you go. But from my end to yours, have a day as amazing as you are. Ask your universe. Show me something awesome. Surprise me. We're going to come back tomorrow. Let's see what we got. It's as simple as universe. Do your most awesomeness. Surprise me. Let's do it. All right, guys. I will see you all tomorrow. Grace, love you. Bonnie, love you. All right, guys. Stay awesome. Because you are. Thank you.